Let's welcome to the last session of fourth unit, that is dropped call rate and their evolution. That is what is meant by dropped call rate and what are the parameters are influenced for call drop and how to calculate dropped call rate and how to calculate dropped call rate based upon handoffs. We discussed today's class. Here, first of all, discuss about the basic definition of a dropped call. Here in this dropped call is nothing but after the call is established, but before it is properly terminated. The dropped call is nothing but after call is established and processed, without terminated the call by customer, or suddenly the call is terminated due to unavailable of setup channels and voice channels. Here nothing but the proper definition of this dropped call is nothing but the call is established means that the call is set up completely by the setup channel and the call drop due to not available voice channel. This is counted as a blocked call. You know what is the difference between blocked call and dropped call? What is mean a blocked call? Blocked call is the thing, but we're having signal in your mobile phone, but you are trying to make a call, but the call is not connected. Nothing but you are having setup channel, nothing but the signal is having in your mobile unit. Setup channel already allocated, but at the time of making a call, there is no voice channel available. At the time that is called a blocked call. But what is mean a dropped call? Dropped call is connected and progressed, but suddenly it is terminated. It is called as a dropped call. That is the difference between blocked and dropped call. When this call should be dropped, it is weak signal strength. Weak signal strength. Whenever the weak signal strength available, automatically the call should be dropped. When the weak signal available, whenever the mobile unit is in the cell boundary, at that time weak signal strength. Next one is whenever the mobile unit is in the hole or weak spot, at that time signal strength is low, automatically the call should be dropped. The call should be dropped. This is a basic definition of dropped call. Here, the dropped call rate of subscribers can be high when the dropped call rate is high. That is some condition here. The subscriber is not functioning properly. Suppose your mobile unit is not properly working. At that automatically the call should be dropped. The second one is the user operating the portable unit in a vehicle. Nothing but suppose some persons they don't know how to use the mobile phone. At that time also some mistakenly they can press some buttons. At that time also are getting the call should be dropped. The third point is the user not knowing how to get a best reception from the portable unit. This is also nothing but how they don't know how to use that mobile unit. Right? These are three parameters. Automatically the dropped call rate is high when the subscriber unit not functioning properly. That is mobile unit not proper working. The user operating the portable unit in a vehicle. That is misused. Third one is the user not knowing how to get a best reception from the portable unit. That is needs education. He knows how to use. These are three parameters. Our dropped call rate is increases high. Next, what are the considerations we have to take for the dropped calls? The principle of the dropped call rate can be set very low to maintain better voice quality. Nothing but when the dropped call rate is high, nothing but automatically the system performance can be less. That is number of calls suddenly drops. That is automatically depends upon the system performance. Whenever the dropped call rate is low, the system performance can be increased. That is inversely proportional. For dropped call rate is we have to set for low. Nothing but we have to maintain the better voice quality. You know voice quality. How to calculate voice quality? Here the voice quality can be measured by using 5 parameters. Circuit merit 1, merit 2, 3, 4, 5. Already we discussed in first unit, right? Here the voice quality is depends upon C by ratio or C by N ratio. What is the C by carrier to interference ratio or C by N ratio? Here we are calculate C by I and C by N ratio in third unit for the time of designing the antenna system. Whenever C by I is greater than 18 dB, the system is properly designed. Whenever C by I is less than 18 dB, some system is not designed properly. That is the main principle behind this dropped calls is to maintain better voice quality. Better voice quality. To maintain better voice quality, the dropped call rate can be calculated by taking following factors. How to maintain better voice quality? And what are the precautions we have to take? Right, now we have to take some precautions. How to maintain 100 better voice quality. First one is provide signal coverage based on percentage. That the all received signal will be above a given signal level. Nothing but at the time of installation of base station, it must covers the signal can be covers 90% of cell at the time of installation. The first factor we have to consider. Second one, to maintain specified core channel and adjacent channel interference levels in each cell during a busy hour. Nothing but we have to properly design the system to remove the core channel and adjacent interference levels. That is the second one. Next one, the third one, the performance of a call drop rate is calculated as possible. Call dropping in every stage from the radio link to the PSTN connection. The response time of handoff in a network will be a factor. When cell becomes small, the response time for handoff request has to be shorter in order to reduce the call drop rate. That is the third point is depends upon handoff. The response rate, the response time should be shorter. Within a millisecond, the handoff should be raised. Then automatically the call should be without dropping. When the response time increases, that is we are trying to make a handoff, but there is no handoff can be initialized. At that time, automatically the call should be dropped. That's why the response time should be low to reduce that call drop rate. Next one is for this purpose we are using MAHO algorithm. What is MAHO? Mobile Ascent Handoff algorithm is best one to get low dropped call rate. Next one is the relation among the voice quality, system capacity, and dropped call rate can be expressed through a common parameter C by ratio. Whatever voice quality, system capacity, dropped call rate, whatever it is there in the mobile communication, it totally depends upon common parameters carrier to interference ratio. Carrier to interference ratio. Here, what are the discussed here now? There are 5 parameters are required to maintain better voice quality. What is the first one? At the time of installation of base station, it covers 90% of cell. The second one is to reduce co-channel and adjacent channel interference. The third one is better proper handoff and setup time. Fourth one is apply MAHO algorithm. The fifth one is all the terms are related to single parameters carrier to interference ratio. Right. Next, till now we discuss about what are the factors required and what are the definition of dropped call rate. Now we discussed what is the general formula of dropped call rate. What is the general formula of dropped call rate? How to calculate dropped call rate? Here, the general formula of dropped call rate is defined by capital P value, which is P which is equal to 1 minus summation n equal to 0 to n alpha n capital X power n. this can be simplified, which is equal to summation n equal to 0 to capital N alpha n into Pn. Here the dropout curl rate P, which is equal to something one, they are given one equation. Here in this equation, what is meant by Pn? The P suffix n, which is equal to 1 power minus xn. Simplified equation. What is meant by x here? What is meant by Pn? Pn is nothing but the probability of a dropout call when the call has gone through n handoffs. Here small n shows number of handoffs can be takes place. Whenever the mobile is moving from one cell to another cell, whenever the mobile unit is in the weak spot or hole, other handoff can take place. How many number of handoffs can be takes place? That is defined by small n value. Based upon small n value, what is Pn? The probability of dropout call rate. Here what is meant x, capital X? Capital X, which is equal to 1 minus delta, 1 minus mu, 1 minus theta tau, 1 minus beta square. Now we discuss what is meant by delta, what is meant by mu, what is meant by theta, what is meant by tau, what is meant by beta. Here what is meant by delta. Here the delta is nothing but probability that the signal is below the specified receive threshold for noise limited system. Nothing but we have to fix one threshold value. What is the threshold value? After threshold value, the signal strength is low. Before the threshold value, the sorry, above the threshold value, the signal is high. Then automatically there is no handoff. Below the threshold value, we are getting signal strength. Automatically handoff should be takes place. At that time, we have to consider two systems: noise limited system, interference limited system. We have to calculate the threshold value, whether the signal is below or above. When it is below, handoff can take place. For noise limited system, we have to take place, that is delta value. For interference limited system, we have to take mu. Here what is meant tau? Tau is nothing but the probability that no traffic channel is available upon handoff to attempt moving into a new cells. Nothing but tau is nothing but it is depends upon time value. Whenever the mobile is moving from one cell to another cell, that is home cell to new cell. Whenever the mobile is moving into new cell, we have to allocate new channel. We have to allocate new channel from the new cell, but there is no channel available. At that time, how much time is required to take new channel? That is about tau value. Next, theta. Probability that the call will return to the original cell. Suppose the new channel is not available in the new cell, then automatically we have to move to original cell. Why? Because no channel available in next coming cell. Then why you are going for that one? If we go new cell, no channel available, automatically the call should be dropped. Instead of that one, we have to return to the original cell. That is about theta. Next, beta value. Probability of blocking circuits between BSC and MSC during handoff. Probability of blocking circuits between BSC and MSC during handoff. Nothing but whenever the mobile is moving from one cell to another cell, at that time sometimes it is not work. The connection is not work between BSC to MSC. That is called the beta. Next, alpha n is nothing but the weighted value for those call having n handoffs. Nothing but the average of all n handoffs is called capital N is nothing but highest number of handoffs for those calls. The handoffs can be takes place. What is the capital N value? N equal to 10. This is about the general formula of dropped call rate. Dropped call rate. Suppose from this equation 3, x equal to 1 minus delta, 1 minus mu, 1 minus theta tau, 1 minus beta square. Right. Suppose we are taking cases. The first case here based on probability. Z1 and Z2 are two events. What is meant Z1 here? No traffic channel in the cell. Here there is no traffic channel, then there is no setup channel. Z2 is the case of no safe return to original cell. Right. Here nothing but What is meant by Z1? What is meant by Z2? Z1 is nothing but there is no traffic channel available, nothing but the mobile unit moving from one cell to other cell at that time. There is no setup channel or voice channel or whatever is not available in new cell. At that time, that is called Z1 case. What is by Z2? If no channel available in the new cell, then automatically we have to return to the original cell. Suppose we are not returned to original cell, nothing but the call should be dropped. Then the probability of Z2 by Z1 is multiplied with probability of Z1, which is equal to PZ2 into PZ1 based on probabilities, which is equal to theta into tau. Theta into tau. Why probability of Z2 is nothing but no safe return. No safe return. What is the probability of Z1? No traffic channel available. See these previous equations here. Here what is my tau? The probability of there is no traffic channel available. What is theta? Probability that call will return to the original cell. That's why, which is equal to theta into tau. Right. Next, 1 minus beta is the probability of a call successfully connected from the old BSC to MSC, and 1 minus beta, the probability of a call successfully connecting from MSC to the new BSC. Then the total probability of successful call connection is automatically we are getting 1 minus beta square. Why? In that equation, why you are getting 1 minus beta square? Suppose the handoff takes place. The handoff takes place from mobile station to base station to MSC or MTSO, right? The connection. Next, MSC or MTSO to new cell base station, a new cell base station to mobility connection. That's why from old station we are getting 1 minus beta. From new cell we are getting 1 minus beta. Let us see this one. The connection takes place from BSC old to MSC. The second connection for MSC to BSC new one. This is one. This is for one cell. This is for another cell. Between these two cells, the mobile is moving. That's why for this one we are getting 1 minus beta. For this new one, 1 minus beta. The total is 1 minus beta square. Right. Suppose we have to assume that the call drop rate P is can be expressed in two cases. The first one is noise limited system case. Noise limited system. Nothing but there is no frequency reuse. We have to assume that noise limited system, interference limited system. For noise limited system, we have to consider related to noise, but there is no need for interference. That's why there is no frequency reuse here. Then the call drop rate is PA is based upon signal coverage. At that time, we have to assume that delta equal to delta 1, mu equal to mu 1, tau equal to tau 1, theta equal to theta 1, beta equal to beta 1 for noise limited system. Then simple. Now these are all the terms can be insert here. Instead of delta equal to delta 1, mu equal to mu 1, theta equal to theta 1, tau equal to tau 1, beta equal to beta 1. Substitute here. I will calculate here and substitute here. Then finally we are getting dropped call rate is PA now. The noise limited system, instead of P, it is called the PA. Second one is interference limited system. For this interference limited system, all we discussed about in third unit and some topics in first unit. How to rectify the drawback of this interference, how to rectify this co-channel interference and adjacent sound by using frequency reuse applied. At that time, the dropped call rate we had to assume that PB, dropped call is PB. Then at that time, for interference limited system, delta equal to delta 2, mu equal to mu 1, tau equal to tau 2, theta equal to theta 2, beta equal to beta 2. Then substitute in x value, substitute in above, finally we are getting PB value. Here, what is the difference between PA and PB? PA is nothing but noise limited system. There is no frequency reuse applied. PB is nothing but interference limited system. Here we have to use frequency reuse. Frequency reuse. Till now, we discussed about how to calculate the dropped call rate in general formula. In general formula, but But most practically used formula is now we are going to discuss. That is called the commonly used formula. Commonly used formula for the dropped call rate. For this commonly used formula for dropped call rate, there is no need for tau. There is no need for theta. There is no for beta. That is assumed to be very small, very less value in terms of very less. That's why I have to neglect. Then not only x equal to we are getting 1 minus tau, or 1 minus delta into 1 minus mu. Then substitute in the above equation, then automatically the PA which is equal to summation n equal to 0 to capital N alpha n to Pn, which is equal to summation alpha n equal to what is going to Pn here? Pn equal to 1 minus x. Here what is my 1 minus x power n? 1 minus x power n. What is my 1 minus? Here we have to assume that this is a nice limited system. Nice limited system. For this nice limited system, automatically mu equal to 0. Then automatically we are getting summation alpha n into 1 minus x power n. What is x now? Only 1 minus delta. That's only 1 minus delta power n. Suppose that taking second case, interference limited system. For interference limited system, delta equal to 0. Then automatically only x value which is equal to 1 minus mu now. Then PB equal to summation n equal to 0 to capital N alpha n Pn, which is equal to summation alpha n into 1 minus mu power n. I think you can understand these concepts. Simple equations. We are taking only two cases. That is nice limited system case. The second case is interference limited system case. Right. Now, how to calculate the value of alpha n values? Alpha n value. Here till now, in previous equations, based upon some equation, we calculate alpha, delta value, mu value, tau, theta, beta. But how to calculate this alpha n values? It depends upon number of handoffs. Now we have to how to calculate alpha n value. Alpha n is nothing but the weight value for those calls having n handoffs. That is average for the all. Average for the all handoffs. That is summation n equal to 0 to n handoffs and alpha which is equal to 1. The final we are getting equal to 1. Suppose we are taking the alpha, how to calculate alpha n value for macro cells. Now how to calculate PA value now discussed. Suppose they are given some data like this. Kind of units and how many number of handoffs can be takes place and percentage of units cover and what is the alpha n value. First kind of unit, handset unit. What is the handsets unit? Your landline connection. Landline connection is fixed or moved. Landline is fixed from one place in your home where take the landline connection. Phone is fixed in one place. It is not moved. That's why is there a handoff for that one? No handoff. It is move only, handoff can be takes. It is not move, it is fixed one. That's why there is no handoff can be takes place. At the time percentage we cover 100% it covers. Then automatically finally alpha 0 which is equal to 1. That is the first one we are taking kind of in handset, that is landline connection. We are getting final alpha is equal to 0. Suppose we are taking that is the second one is mobile units. Mobile units. Here the mobile units, the handoffs per call. Suppose first one here 0 handoffs. Here 0 handoffs. The percentage of units covers 20% covers. Other time alpha naught which is equal to 0.2. Whenever the number of handoffs takes place when equal to 1, it is 60% covers. Then alpha 1 which is equal to 0.6. Based upon percentage. N equal to 2. 20% percentage cover units, then alpha 2 equal to 0.2. Right. This is about some data they are given. From this data, similarly, we are taking calculate PB. PB for PB nothing but interference limited system. Also they are given. We are getting like this. But see this one. What is the difference between PA and PB? In PA, handsets, landline connection. We are getting 100, but PB nothing but interference limited system. Here see this one handsets. no hands off, but 80% coverage. Why you are taking 80% here? For limited system, for this interference limited system, some noise, suppose in your LAN connections also, we are getting some noise in sometimes due to interference. That's why it is not exactly 100%. That's why it is called the 80%. That's why alpha naught, which is equal to 0. For this, similarly, mobile units, number of handoffs 1, 0, 1, 2, like this, finally we are getting alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3. Here, say this one. Now we have to calculate PA value. Dropped call rate for noise limited system from this tabular column. See this one. From this tabular column, from noise limited system to calculate PA value, then PA which is equal to 1 minus x power n. 1 minus x power n. Here based on percentage, right? 0.2. That is 1 minus 0.2 x power 0 plus 0.6 into x power 1, 0.2 into x power 2. Here 0, 1, 2 is nothing but handoff number. N equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2. Here substitute, finally we are getting 0.2 into P0 plus 0.6 into P1, 0.2 into P2. Then substitute in the above equation, then automatically we have to find out the dropped call rate. Today we discuss the class. What is the definition of dropped call rate? What are the parameters we have to consider? And what are the parameters we have to consider to better voice quality, to reduce dropped call rate? What is the general formula of dropped call rate? What is the commonly used general for dropped call rate? And how to calculate alpha n value based upon handoff. This is the topic we have discussed today's class. Thank you very much for attending today's class. Do you have any query? Type your query in a chat box.